Rightio, let's take a look at the jobs. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Only one problem. None of them have finished 14th place or lower. This is going to be an interesting unemployment episode. Hello guys, and welcome back to Replicating Ranieri with Eintracht Frankfurt. But we're not with Eintracht Frankfurt anymore. As per the series rules, we have to switch clubs at the end of each season. So we have done that. We've resigned, and now it is time for an unemployment episode to try and find a new job for us. If we take a look at the jobs that are available, as I said before, none of them are in line with the series criteria. We have to move to clubs that have finished 14th place or lower the season before to replicate what Claudio Ranieri did with Leicester City. And unfortunately, if you take a look at the insecure jobs as well, I don't think there's a single one that qualifies for it either. If we go down them, they're getting relegated, so they're out of the picture. They're getting relegated, so they're out of the picture. They're getting relegated. They're getting relegated. And you see the trend that's going on here. They're either getting relegated or the teams are too good. So, to say the least, I'm a little bit nervous. This is going to be a ridiculously interesting ride. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are enjoying the series so far, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode in this series. And let's jump into trying to find a job. I'll let you know when we find something, or if something even interesting comes up. But I'm not going to lie to you all, it could be a while. Alright, this is just cruel. So, the Eintracht Frankfurt role has been filled by this man called Schwartz. Yep, let's go with that. And last year he managed Fortuna Düsseldorf, which if you guys remember, I was very, very close to managing myself last year, but we ended up deciding to go with Eintracht Frankfurt instead of them. So obviously now that he is the Eintracht Frankfurt manager, that means that the Fortuna Düsseldorf job is open. The only problem is that last year, Fortuna Düsseldorf finished 13th place. 13th place. Are you serious? No. This is a joke now. The London Stadium departure from this man means that the West Ham job is open. Where did they finish last year? 13th place. Are you being serious? Oh my goodness. What? Well, I don't think I'm very sought after as a manager anymore. I'll give you guys the narrative. So basically, this job opened up after the Fortuna Düsseldorf job. Is this how you pronounce Fortuna? Fortuna? There we go. The Fortuna Düsseldorf was taken over by this guy. So I saw, who did he manage last? And he worked for this club. And they have just been promoted back into the Bundesliga. And technically, they finished 14th place or lower the year before. So I was like, because honestly, nothing else is coming up. So I was like, technically, that's within the rules. Let's give it a crack. It's the only job available. And they won't even give me an interview. I mean, my manager reputation is not bad. Like, it's not amazing, but it's certainly not bad. 3 stars. Apparently, Antonio Conte isn't a massive fan of me because I wouldn't play one of his players very much during a loan spell. But I'm actually kind of nervous that we're not going to have a job this year. My plan is, if we can't get a job, I'll simulate a year and then we'll see what happens. But right now, I'd really, really, really like to not have to do that. There literally isn't a single job available. I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. Well, with Serie A being the last one to begin, all of the top 5 leagues have now commenced their next season. So, I am going to simulate a year. See you guys in a minute. I've simulated a year, and if you're wondering why I did that, it's because, once again, I referenced the rules. And the rules do say that we have to start with a new club at the start of each year. So, unfortunately, we can't jump into the season and play with a squad who have already started their season with a different manager, because then we're not replicating Ranieri and I won't feel like I've actually completed this challenge. So we have simulated forward a year, and believe it or not, once again the West Ham job is up for grabs, and once again West Ham have finished 13th place. And even more annoyingly, they've finished 13th place by 4 goals in goal difference. Love that for us. But this year does look slightly more promising than last year. It only took a whole year for me to get here. But obviously right now there's no jobs available for us. But if you look at the insecure jobs, there actually are some ones that we could go for. So for example, Real Betis is a job that we could definitely go for, and I'd be more than happy to start managing, as well as... Oh, I'm looking down and thinking, I think that might be the only one actually. Okay. Sweet. So, I think it's either Real Betis or we do a simulation of another year. I really hope the Real Betis manager gets sacked. You know what? Actually, it's Javi Garcia. Oh, I thought that was the other Javi Garcia. But you know what? Let's declare interest in the job. See if that stirs anything up, because that is literally our only option right now. Well, fingers crossed he gets sacked. Oh, yes. The Real Betis manager has been sacked, and now we are going to be jumping into that spot if we can. We're the second most likely to be hired. And who's the man above us? Let's take a look at him. He's wanted by... Oh, please don't be Real Betis. Oh, no. No. Please tell me we're wanted by Real Betis as well. He was the Wolves manager. Oh, this man actually looks like he knows what he's doing. We're not wanted by them. Oh, fingers crossed we get the job anyway. Please. If we take a look at the job centre, we have had a couple more jobs come available, but nothing else that we really want. And I actually think that this might be a good time for us to go through and take a look at the teams that we have managed in the past and how they did previously since we have left them. Bournemouth came 12th this year after coming 10th the season beforehand with us, and then 8th the season after we left. And now they've gone down to 12th, so not exactly the right progression that they want as a club. And then we'll take a look at my favourite team that we have used personally, and that of course is Eintracht Frankfurt. They came 5th and they got 58 points. I believe that is the exact same amount of points that we got last year. What are the odds? Come on, okay, we're going to simulate forward and hopefully we can get a job interview for this Real Betis job. Is it Real Betis still? I swear they used to be Real Betis. Is it a legal issue? Something like that? I don't know. I'll research it online if we actually get the job. Alright, it's not the Real Betis job. I honestly think they're going to go with the other guy. I haven't gotten a job interview yet, and he's still wanted by them. I think it's going to work out for him. Don't know if it's going to work out for me. But there is a silver lining. Watford's manager, for some reason, has stood down after getting them into the Premier League after winning the Sky Bet Championship. Look, I know that it's not perfect. You want to try and get a club that doesn't come up from the league below, but technically they have finished 14th place or lower in the Premier League. Because if you put the whole English divisions into one big league, they've finished 21st overall. So just cut me some slack. I've been looking for a year and I don't even have the job yet. I'm going to the job interview. You guys have seen plenty of these. I'm not going to bore you with it. But please, if we get this job, I will delay it for as long as possible. And if we can get a job in between then and when they make me accept it, I will go for any other job. But if this is the only job we can get, I'm so sorry if you're against it for the series. But I would just like to have a club. Oh my goodness, you've got to be joking me. Real Betis, you took your sweet time there, didn't you? I've accepted other offers. I've made deals. Actually, I'm just happy to have the offer because this club actually finished 14th place or lower in the league beforehand, and I don't feel like I'm bending the rules to go to this club. So please accept us as the manager. I will definitely go here instead of Watford. So let's jump into this interview and hope and pray they like me. It's only a matter of time now. We're going to suggest some changes and we should have confirmation in a minute. And there is the offer. We're going to jump straight into it, not messing around at all. I'm going to finalise that deal, not even looking at it. I just want to get a job, and it is officially confirmed. Welcome to Real Betis for replicating Ranieri, season number 3. How has this man not retired yet? I need an assistant manager. I mean, we could always give him a scout.